Hello everyone, it's the SwitchKid. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am doing an unboxing of the Mumba case for the Steamdeck console. Today I'm going to be showing you this case on both the LCD version and the OLED version. Mumba is a case that I'm very familiar with. I've had the Mumba cases for both my Switch Lite and my Switch OLED. And so I'm very excited to have purchased one that literally came from Amazon, and it was like 1-day shipping, and it's for my Steamdeck. So I'm going to be trying that on today and showing you guys kind of like the first looks of that. First and foremost, I did want to show you guys the ones that I had for my Switch Lite and my Switch OLED. This right here is the Mumba case that I have for my Switch Lite. This one is not Mumba case brand, but it's essentially the same style and the same type of design. This one I actually purchased with my Switch Lite from Walmart, and I think this one comes in multiple different colors that kind of match the consoles. So I think there's like gray, yellow, coral color, and then of course this aqua. So here is my Switch Lite right here, and I'm just going to be popping this into the case. And as you guys can see, so cute. Like I said, this is not officially Mumba brand, I don't believe, or at least I don't see the name or the branding on here, but it's literally the same design, and I love this case. It gives a more rugged, rigid feel, but it's also the protection that comes with it. I've had this case for my Switch Lite, like I said, since I purchased the Switch Lite. So it's definitely one of those cases that has been with me for a while. And as you can see, even though this is a pretty bright color, it does not look overly used. It does not look dirty or like beaten up and abused. So definitely love this for the Switch Lite. The next one is the Mumba brand, and this one is for the OLED Switch and the Switch console, the bigger ones that can be docked. This one is the official Mumba brand because of the design that is right back here, and it also says Mumba here as well. This one is the frosted one, and it's a frosted clear case, but as you can see, it did yellow pretty freaking bad. I can't really remember the time frame it took for this to yellow, but I know I've had this for well over 2 years. So if that, you know, is a big issue for you, yellowing, it definitely occurred over time. But I'm going to show you guys what this looks like on the OLED. So all I'm going to do is just slide it in and pop in the corners. And this is what it looks like. I love these cases because they allow any skins or personal designs that you make to your consoles. You can still see everything, but everything is very flush, very snug, and you can just tell the designs that Mumba makes is just A1. So I do want to go ahead and bring out both the Steamdeck LCD version and also the OLED version so that I can show you guys the case once I unbox it on both consoles. So this right here is the box that it comes in, and it just says rugged hybrid protective case. So we're just going to open this up and pop out the case. Now I did get the black and clear one just because I feel like black is so aesthetically pleasing, and it literally goes with everything. So the case comes kind of wrapped up in this plastic kind of baggie. And when you open it up, this is what the Mumba case for the Steamdeck looks like. Straight off the bat, you can tell they were nice enough to include a pretty good kickstand with the case, which is obviously very nice. And I'm going to remove this styrofoam here. And this is the first look at the Mumba case for your Steamdeck and Steamdeck OLED. Beautiful. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very impressed. And it feels better quality and definitely more durable than the one for the Switch. So I'm about to pop this on the LCD model first, and then I'll put it on the OLED model because that's the one that I'll actually be playing and wanting the case to be used on. We're just going to pop this one in. So I like to pop in a corner and slide it down, and I like to kind of raise the edges on the top and slide the console down within. Now I do have skins on my consoles, so it's really important to make sure that you slide the lower corners in first when you have skins on your consoles, and that you lift the top part as you're putting the lower corners in. That way it does not mess up the skin design. So here is what the case looks like on my LCD version. I love the black accent with the blue and the purple, and I love this skin so much, but I went for the pink one on my OLED model just because I was able to enjoy this one for a while with my LCD. This is what the back looks like. As you guys can see, even though it's like a black smoky look, you can still see the design of my skin perfectly fine. And wow, like you guys, this looks so freaking good. I'm honestly so impressed. And the way that it feels, I just have to say the Steam Deck is already perfectly designed for handheld gaming, but this case just brings things to a whole different level. I cannot wait to be gaming using this case more often. But man, just look at how good it looks. All right, so now we're going to be placing it on the OLED, and so we're going to pop in one corner at a time and fit it snug before we go to the other corner and pop it in. And then for the top here, I just raise everything so that it does not affect my skin, and it literally just snaps perfectly into place. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I am in love. This is nice. This is like so nice. I cannot wait to game. And look at how well the cutouts are. Mumba did their thing. They definitely did their thing. And the kickstand, you can tell, is very durable. It's not going anywhere, y'all. Look at that. So nice. So I'm going to leave the link to this case down below for you guys to purchase. Again, this is Mumba case. Definitely love other cases on Amazon, such as this clear case, because I really get to show off the aesthetic of my console. But if you're a hardcore gamer, you want to take your consoles with you, traveling, things like that, get you a Mumba case. It's just always nice to have one of these. And for future consoles, I'm always going to pick up anything that's Mumba. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I definitely hope you guys click the link to get this case for yourselves in my bio. And I'll definitely be doing more accessory reviews and unboxing videos. And I thank you guys so much for watching and just being here on my channel. We'll see you next time.